We're passing through lots of tilted layers of rock. We're actually been following the line of strike going just about due north through here on Highway 20. These are all part of like Great Valley sequence, a series of sedimentary rock laid down in a four-arc basin, all tilted in this case to the east. We're about to go around a bit of curve here, so we're going to be going basically up in section through progressively younger and younger and younger rocks. Now before this, if the video works out, we were going through alternating sequences of very sedimentary rocks, probably Great Valley, and some ophiolite / serpentinite bodies connected with other processes, the induction of some oceanic crust on top of everything. But now we are definitely heading into the four-arc basin. This upwarping of these sediments, this sort of monocline we're crossing through, is a relatively recent thing, probably Miocene or younger, and relates to that oblique compression you're seeing. I sort of like to think that right here we are essentially still going through the margins of the continent. We're going through like several different ages of continental margin, and we're getting into progressively older and older margins, but within that we're going through right now into progressively younger sediments. That by the end of today, we'll be in the continental arc. It'll be an active continental arc rather than one that is long expired, but it's still it. But it's kind of neat to think that we're crossing some of these textbook features and sort of think about what these actually might look like, especially on a planet that is constantly recycling, warping, stretching, and folding and bending evidence features that were made in a previously different tectonic environment. There's also a really beautiful cirrus cloud up over there. I'm just trying to figure out what that is. We're getting closer and closer to it. It's pretty spectacular. And here we are. Point ahead, you can now see the Central Valley. In fact, a couple neat little feature you can see ahead of us, possibly, it might be a little easier to see around this bend here, is the Sutter Buttes. These are kind of a weird one. Should be about, 2 o'clock there, yeah, when we cross the power lines. They are sometimes jokingly called California's smallest mountain range, or the world's smallest mountain range. An eroded volcanic edifice, a series of, I want to say volcanic plugs, but popped up in the middle of the Central Valley and have since been eroded and attacked by the elements. The tallest sticks up about 2,700 feet above the surrounding. Mostly private property and very hard to actually access any of the summits, and I've heard everything from like the southernmost Cascades to like some of this coast range, more recent coast range volcanism. It's a little weird to see them in the Central Valley because all this thick deposit of accreted sediment generally would sort of cause the magmas to want to rise and migrate elsewhere. So to have a magma body rising up right in the middle of this thick continental margin sedimentary packet's a little weird, and there's lots of places where stuff like this doesn't happen, so go figure. Yeah.
It's so hazy out there, I don't think they show up.
So they don't.
Are you finished?
Yep, we're wrapped.